Well, the first memory I can just recall him just loving to walk around with a racket and a ball.
Yeah, he was restless. I mean, he was a boy which he had hell of a life in him, and he actually always wanted to play. He wanted to run around. I mean, mainly wanted to play with the ball.
He used to spend many hours at the tennis ball, just playing, keeping himself busy. And for him, the wall was a great partner. And at the age of 3, he could already spend hours just knocking against a wall or a garage door.
Roger was more like a stroppy Minnie McEnroe than the always composed Mr. Cool we know today. His parents were not impressed.
On court, if it didn't go his way, then of course he did lose his temper and occasionally throw the racket or even cried, or he was highly upset when he did lose a match. He used to, he could cry for half an hour after a match, which was disturbing for parents, and also behaviour on court. And we were never angry at Roger if he lost a match, but we were really always angry at him because of his behaviour.
He was horrible sometimes. He was throwing the racket to the net or to the back and swearing on the court. Sometimes we felt really ashamed.
He learned the hard way. He had to hit his head a few times, and I think this is the way you learn by mistakes. And I used to tell him, your bad behaviour is like sending an invitation to your opponent and saying, here I am, beat me. I'm ready to beat today, so go ahead.
Oh, yes!
What do you call that?
He's smiling about that one.
It's behind him and he hits a smash.
This is why this guy's going to be good for the game. He has this sort of arrogance. He's got a bit of a smile about him.
You can't conceive of what I'm capable of. I'm so far beyond you. I'm like a god in human clothing. Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips.
When you have a vision of being a champion, you see yourself winning one tournament or maybe becoming world number 1, but not many times in a row and staying there for as long as I did. I love my career. Of course, you're sad in the very moment when you realize, okay, this is the end.
Oh, yes! A moment of magic from Federer.
He has always performed at such a high level, and he served as a great inspiration to me and to so many other players. One of the biggest athletes in the history of sport, really.
Everything for the sport. I mean, he's a Mount Rushmore dude. You say his name, you say Tiger, MJ, you say LeBron, Tom Brady. I mean, he's that kind of guy, and with the grace he did it with, I think people want to know him more for the person he is, more than what he did.
Beautifully done. What a strike. A little bit of subtle excellence from Federer.
Baryshnikov on the tennis court. The most beautiful player I've ever seen play tennis. Total class act. Loved the game more than perhaps anyone else I've ever seen play tennis.
I wish I could do the same thing with a tennis racket, like he did for so many years.
Gorgeous.
There's something about the way that Roger communicates to us through tennis.
We'll miss the elegance, the classic play, the sportsmanship, just the ease that he played the game with.
Oh, there's that oil painting of a backhand. That is so synonymous with Roger Federer. Too big, too strong, too fast, and simply too good in the end.
All the things that we share together on court, all these special moments, I will not have this feeling again for the rest of my life. It's something that it's in some way it's painful, but I just wish him all the very best.